The fact that we got an iPhone 17 that's both better value and in some ways has better features compared to a Google Pixel 10 and a Galaxy S25 at the same exact base starting price of $800 needs to be studied. And before you call me an Apple glazer or an Android hater, this is all coming from a place of love. Because in many ways, I am a professional Samsung glazer. I've been on record many times saying how much I love the Google Pixel, especially this brand new Pixel 10 Pro XL, but Google and Samsung really need to step up their base models, like by a lot. Because for the first time ever in a base model iPhone, Apple gave the iPhone 17 a 120Hz display that's not just fixed, but variable refresh rate. That's a better quality, more efficient display compared to the Pixel 10, which also has massive bezels compared to like other 2025 flagships, and it's also brighter than the S25 because the iPhone 17 goes up to 3000 nits, which is really bright. And don't get me wrong, because Apple deserves every single bit of hate they got for not giving their $800 phone a 120Hz display, but now that it finally has it, that's the biggest complaint about the base model iPhone completely vanishing overnight. The iPhone 17 also has the best smartphone selfie camera on the market, utilizing this brand new square aspect ratio for the sensor, which gives you the most versatile selfie camera on any smartphone for both photos and videos. And in terms of camera video quality in general, the iPhone 17 is just going to be better compared to the S25 and the Pixel 10 because it's also better optimized in social media apps like TikTok, Snapchat, and Instagram. And both the 48 megapixel rear wide-angle camera along with the brand new 48 megapixel ultra-wide camera are both better compared to the main and ultra-wide camera sensors on both the S25 and the Pixel 10. Now, to be fair, the iPhone doesn't have a zoom lens, and the Pixel 10 has a pretty okay quality 5x periscope lens, and the S25 has a 3x lens, but that one is basically useless. It's a really bad quality sensor and lens. In terms of performance, the A19 chip in the iPhone is about as powerful as the S25, if not a little bit more, and way more powerful than the Google's Tensor G5 chipset in the Pixel 10. And battery life should be about the same, if not better, on the iPhone 17, but we're gonna have to test that out to be sure. But charging on the iPhone 17 is definitely faster than both the Pixel 10 and the S25. And for what it's worth, the iPhone also has MagSafe, which the Pixel has, but the Galaxy does not. But I think what basically no one was expecting is that at $800 US, the iPhone 17 is the same exact price as the S25 and the Pixel 10, but this actually has double the base storage at 256 compared to 128 on both the Pixel and the Galaxy. So in a weird twist of events, if you match up the storage, the iPhone 17 is actually cheaper than the S25 and the Pixel 10, and even if the Pixel 10 and the S25 are on sale, they're still going to be around the same price as the 256 gig iPhone 17. I truly believe the iPhone 17 is a really good wake-up call for both the Google and Samsung to offer more value for their base model flagship smartphones, because with the iPhone 17, it's not just a great value iPhone, it's just a great value smartphone overall.